Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz Borganzo here, another episode of What's Next. Back in the home studio after being away with the wife and her family, away for the week. Was able to get a couple of things uploaded from George W. Bush's nonsense to the controversy, the firestorm that is Nicki Minaj in part 1 and part 2. And it was only a matter of time before they came for the family. So let's take a look. Oh, and by the way, this is part of the weekend wrap up. I'm not going to shove a whole bunch of stories into one video. I'm going to spread them out. We're looking at a trifecta, possibly. We'll see how this goes. Let's take a look. This comes out of The Blaze. Nicki Minaj calls out reporters for threatening her family and reveals text messages to prove it. A Trinidad-based media company accused rapper Nicki Minaj of subjecting of its journalists to death threats after she calls out an enterprising reporter who was allegedly harassing her family in Trinidad. The background. Minaj found herself in the center of controversy, the firestorm, if you will, and accused of spreading COVID misinformation. Yes, that dastardly misinformation. After claiming this week that a cousin in Trinidad who had a friend, to make that very clear, claimed to become impotent after receiving the Coof Poke. Trinidad and Tobago Health Minister Terence Dialasin later called Minaj's claims false. Now what? Minaj claimed Friday that journalists were harassing her family and revealed proof of unrelenting contact by one reporter in particular. Quote, "Threatening my family in Trinidad won't bode well for you," Minaj wrote on Instagram using her platform's Stories feature. "They're forcing my family to have to hide out. This is what speaking up looks like. Millions of poor people are threatened this way by people you think are the, quote, good guys. This is unconscionable." Minaj targeted two reporters in particular, one from the Daily Mail and the other Charlene Rampersad of The Guardian Media Limited, a media company headquartered in Trinidad's capital city, Port of Spain. Included with her message, Minaj posted screenshots of messages that Rampersad allegedly sent one of Minaj's family members. The messages from Rampersad spanned 2 days and sounded coercive. After repeated messages messaging the family member not to receive a response, Rampersad wrote, quote, "I know you are hesitant to speak with us, but just letting you know CNN is in the country looking for you. And when they find you, they won't hesitate to reveal where you are, where you live, and where your girlfriend lives." I'm assuming this will be the friend. Anyone who is tied to you. If you speak to me, we won't reveal those details. So what do you say? Yeah, no threats there. I mean, we're going to come for you. We're going to find you, and we're going to expose you. Yeah, nice. In response, Minaj threatened Rampersad, "Biatch, your days are effing numbered, you dirty hoe." The company released a statement Friday accusing Minaj without naming her of, quote, intimidation, aggression on social media, and subjecting its journalists to a range of attacks via social media, including death threats. Yeah, because what you just said just moments ago, Rampersad, doesn't constitute as threats. Yeah. Okay. The complete statement from The Guardian today is in the legitimate pursuit of a story that has both local and international interest. One of our journalists had been subjected to a range of attacks via social media, including death threats. This is unacceptable, and we have taken all measures within our control to ensure her safety and security. At Guardian Media, we denounce intimidation of journalists in any form. Balanced reporting, which represents all perspectives, and fundamental to the democratic process. Yes, that democratic process. And we will continue to champion vigorously the freedom of press. The use of aggression on social media to intimidate can have an adverse and physical, psychological effects on people. As responsible media, we encourage others to stand up against this type of behavior, as we can all make a difference in addressing this global challenge posed by the pervasive nature of social media. My thoughts. The pot calling the kettle. When you have a media division of Guardian who claims that because Nicki Minaj decided to call the reporter a biatch, a dirty hoe, and your days are numbered, that constitute as a death threat. One person's threat is another person's retaliation. Nicki Minaj, like I said, I've said in my previous videos, I'm not a fan of hers. I couldn't name a song. But in this case, where she's just saying, listen, question it, pray on it, don't be bullied by it. And what the left does, the left will come out and attack. They were attacking her on CNN. You know, saying, well, you know, she's saying that if you take this, your testicles will fall off and bloody, 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 bloody. I want to say this is the end of the Nicki Minaj dust up, if you will, but I don't think so. This is going to go on because as long as Nicki Minaj has questions, the left will continue the attacks, as I just read. So when you have a media division who says, we've been threatened, but yet one of your guys threatened her, basically saying, we're going to look for you, and once we find you, we're going to expose you. Yeah, that's democratic process. That's fair and balanced. Fair and balanced. Yeah, not in this case. Absolute trash by the Guardian media. Absolute garbage. But with that being said, I'm Jazz Borganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please comment below, like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you never ever miss a thing. And this is part one of a trifecta. Maybe. But we'll see. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.